It don't necessarily mean you living because you got more money, right? It don't necessarily mean that you living because you in a bigger house or, better living conditions. That don't necessarily mean you living. It don't mean you living because you got a nice car. That don't necessarily mean you living. When you really start living, your maturity mentally start increasing. And you start looking at things in a different light, right? What am I saying? When you really start living, you know that every day is not going to be peaches and cream. Every day is not going to be sunshine and rainbows in the sky, so to speak, metaphorically speaking. But when you really start living, you look at limitations in life. You don't look at them as obstacles anymore. You look at them as opportunities now, right? You look at it like, you know what? When I was 10 years ago, or when I would have been faced with this adversity 10 years ago, the old me would have been like, man, ain't no way in the world I'm going to be able to reach this peak. Ain't no way in the world I'm going to be able to come up with this at XYZ amount of time. Ain't no way in the world I'm going to be able to establish myself here when I ain't even qualified. I'm just giving examples. But when you start mentally elevating, your vision expand. And you say, you know what? I'm going to look at this limitation as an opportunity to present myself to be stretched further, to present myself as someone that can be greater, to present myself as somebody that can be better. Because once I get over this, there's no telling how good it's going to be, or who I'm going to be able to connect to, or better yet, who I'm going to be able to enlighten or encourage just by little old me saying no longer that I can't, but I can.